Good morning from the Arizona desert. My name is Tom and I'm out here in Phoenix, Arizona, and this is the daily journey through the desert. I know many of you are saying, what the hey? This guy's out here making money and I'm not. And I am just furious. I am pissed. I'm upset. He's out here succeeding, and I'm out here trying to get an order, and I can't. Why is this guy out here throwing all this stuff into our faces? It's unbelievable. And that's kind of like the bulls and the bears. Some have a negative outlook on life, some have a positive outlook on life. And see, this is at the root, the core of the problem with the gig economy. Many of us signed up for this opportunity and we came over with an employee mindset rather than saying, you know what, this is an opportunity. This is a business opportunity for me to be my own boss, and being your own boss is a struggle. Nobody's out here giving you training modules. Nobody's telling you what to do or how to do it. You just have to sign up and say, there is the bare land and I need to go make something from this, and I need to try and succeed. And that means learning your market, learning the numbers, learning how the game is played, learning how this system that you're trying to interface with works and gives you offers and doesn't give you offers, and why. And sometimes we can play the victim and sometimes we can play the victor. And I'm just on one side showing you that there is a path. There is a path that you can go do something to get more. And if you get more, then your life can change. And I understand the natural tendency is to sit down and be upset at someone like myself. And I get it. I get it. And I was there. And I wanted to curl up into a ball. And when I found that I curled up into a ball, I found it was even worse and that nothing would change and nothing's happening. And the only way that things were going to change was if I got up and I said, look, others are doing this. Maybe I need to go find out what it is that they're doing and follow in their footsteps. And if I can't put in those hours, it's like, Tom, I cannot do what you're doing. I want what you have, but I cannot do what you're doing. And I'm here to tell you, just like many others have done that, other people who are making what I'm making are sitting there saying, you know what, if you just do half as much as I'm doing, then you'll get half as much. And even that might be well over what you're currently making. And so I'm not trying to flaunt this in front of you and say, look at me, look at me, look at me. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to say there's a path, there's a path, there's a path. And if you engage with me and you pick my brain, then I might be able to throw out some concepts, some ideas, some things to look at that just might help you. And that's the goal. And I know that that's going to be a battle. And I'm willing to go through that battle with you. That's the whole idea as to why we're in the desert. This isn't just about my journey in the desert. This desert concept that I'm throwing on out there is the same for everybody who's out there who's trying to pursue a dream. There's 4 stages to this dream process. There's the comfort zone, there's the desert, there's the land of giants, and then ultimately there's the dream. And right now, some of you might be in that comfort zone where you're like, you know what, I don't really want to go out today, and you find every reason to get back onto that couch or back into bed and just not get up and go. And I get it, I really do. And others will say, you know, this can't be done, you know, this is fake. Other gig tubers that you're on out there, other people that you talk to will be border bullies, and they'll beat you back down into that comfort zone again. And that message is so comforting that it draws you back into that space and you don't succeed. But that dream tries to draw you back out again. It tries to draw you towards the dream again, and you try to leave that comfort zone again, only to be beat back down by yourself and by others and friends and coworkers and other gig workers and anybody who's communicating with you to try and beat you back down into that comfort zone and tell you that it can't be done. And I'm telling you that it can. And those types of people are called border buddies, and they walk alongside of you and they show you that yes, you can do this. It's different. Another little analogy is if you put one crab inside of a box and you put it in that box, that crab can get out of the box, but you put two in there, and every time that one tries to leave, the others pull it down. And the reason for that is very similar to, if you succeed and you get out, then I'm going to be left here by myself. So they have a natural draw to try and pull you back down, because if you succeed, then they're going to have to ask that tough question. If they can do it, then why can't I? And that's part of the struggle that you might be experiencing right now. And then you go pursue that dream with passion and vigor, only to find that you're in this wasteland, in this desert, because you have no idea what to go do, and you're just looking for the direction. You're looking for the direction of, what do I need to do? Where do I need to go? And then once you do find that, then you're met with the land of giants, things that are out there like finances and technology, and how do I interface with all this stuff? And there's just so much. And yeah, but then ultimately you reach that dream, and when you reach that dream, then all of a sudden, things change, and you've acquired what it is that you were ultimately going after. And then, ironically, that whole process starts over again, because with the new journey and the new destiny, there's a new comfort zone. There's a new desert, a new land of giants, and a new dream to ultimately pursue. So I understand. With all of my heart, I understand. I had one person in the comments yesterday, I don't know the phrase memorized. I don't have it memorized, but the gist of it was, I subscribed to your channel just because I wanted to use that as a motivator to get me going. Almost the frustration, the anger, and it's just like, they're struggling, and I get it, and I want to walk alongside of those people, and I want to say, I'm here, just reach out, and I will do whatever I possibly can. Which is why I put the video out there yesterday. Everybody is different. Everybody has a different situation. Some markets just do not produce, and you might have to up and move. But if you're trying to make $100 and it costs you $20, or if somebody just said, hey, here's $20 and I'll give you $100, wouldn't you do it? I had one person, they said that their car was down, and it's like, would you go rent a car? No, it's going to cost me $30. Yeah, but you're going to go make $100. It's still $70. Sometimes we have to do the math. Sometimes we need to say stuff that we're trying to do, and so that it resonates inside of our head. And maybe if we hear that message come from ourselves, then we're like, oh, well, there's an aha moment. So yeah, I know there's going to be a lot of people who hate me. Part of me is like, wow, I don't look forward to that at all. The other part of it is, I understand. And it's like, if you'll try to leave that employee mindset, if you'll go into the entrepreneur side, if you'll say, hey, I've got to do something different. I don't know what to do different. So it's like, I know that I need to, but I don't know what to do. And I need assistance, and I need help. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm here. Something I say, it might not be the exact thing, but if one portion of what I tell you is something to just say, that's just a little foothold, and I can take that and run and go get a different result and come back and share that and say, now where can I go? That's where the rubber meets the road. That's when things start changing. When you change, then things change. That's the message. When you change, then your circumstances change. But sometimes we have to work on ourselves. It's not just the DoorDash thing. It's not just our market. Sometimes we need to work on how we process this stuff and how we move forward. All right, I'm running out of time. I woke up late because DoorDash kept me out past 12:30. I didn't get home until 2. I actually fell asleep after I pumped the gas for like a half an hour, 45 minutes at the gas pump, and moseyed on home. So I did not get good sleep last night. And then, of course, I just kept on shutting off the alarms. So I need to go. I need to go make the money. I need to go sharpen myself so that I can become a better person every day. I even do that. I am by no means saying I'm at the top of the pinnacle. I'm just a person that's still on that journey to the top. And so are you. But I'm not beating people down. I'm trying to give them a hand up. Will you grab my hand? Will you walk alongside of me? That's where we're at. Because, see, I will even learn from you as you expose what you've learned. And from there, I'll sharpen myself and sharpen you more. So there's a phrase that says, woe to a man who's fallen into a ditch and can't get up. And another one that says, just like iron sharpens iron, so does one man sharpen another, or one man to a woman, or one woman to a woman. So I have to get going, but that's my message. Don't be a hater or use that anger to try and learn. Do something different. It'll affect yourself. It'll affect generations from this point forward. With that, I've got to go. I hope you have a great day. Love your loved ones. Find a new friend. Every day, just try and meet somebody new. And you'll just start to see your life changes. Put your struggles out there, and you will find that people will give you the answers that you're looking for. Don't hold it inside. Let it out. And even in the chat, that's fine. All right. I love you guys, but I gotta go.